Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually filming during the day for once, which is surprising, I know, but hopefully that this doesn't get ruined by people screaming or my mother calling me. I hope, but it might, and there's nothing I can really do about that. But this video is about betta basics. So I know I already made a video about betta basics, but that was mostly just what you need for a betta, and this is more about the care and like how difficult I would say it is as a beginner. So yeah. Okay, here we go. So as a beginner starting out, I do really suggest betta fish because they're honestly super easy to take care of. Like, they don't take a lot if you know what you're doing. It's just mainly knowing what you're doing and doing a lot of research. So that's why I'm making this video for you. So yeah, it's really easy. I'd say like not difficult at all. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say maybe a 3 or a 4. Super easy, super simple, great beginner pet. And I think that that's a great term. A lot of people hate the term beginner pet, but I like it. It makes it so you understand how much experience you need to have the pet, and you need like absolutely no experience to have a betta fish. So yeah. Okay. So basically, I made a video about everything that you need, so you should go watch that. And it's basically just everything that you need for a betta and like that kind of stuff. I don't really remember what I said in it because it was like a week ago, but so yeah. So like I said, you need at least a 2.5 gallon tank, preferably a 5 gallon. You need a heater, a filter. If you want to hear more about like my opinions on that kind of stuff, you can go and like watch other videos. Tank, filter, heater. You're gonna need substrate, sand, or gravel. I suggest getting sand from the hardware store. It's mad cheap. Sand. What else? Decor. And that's basically it. Those are the things that you need. But there's also some other stuff that goes into it. So you're going to need all of those things, but also you're going to need to do at least weekly water changes, at least 25% of the water. I suggest 25% for betta fish because they don't produce like a lot of waste. But yeah, you might want an algae scraper. You don't need one. Okay, let me go and get the stuff that I use for water changes. So you can see here that I have this big bucket, and I also have this pitcher, and they have the stuff that you're probably going to want for water change. This doesn't include your other things, such as water conditioner and a master water test kit. I have other videos about those, but the things you're going to want for water change, which is very, very important, is you're going to need a container to put your fish in. This one's for obsidian, and this one is for pearl. This is just from Moss Balls. Like I said, I don't buy bettas from the pet store anymore, but this is from Moss Balls. It's really dirty, but this is from Moss Balls. This is just a container that I got from my kitchen. I suggest a pitcher to fill your water back up with because you don't want to pick up this huge bucket and dump it in. That's just difficult. So you're going to want a pitcher to fill it back up with. This one's 1 gallon. Some people would keep their fish in something this size. Don't keep your betta in something this size. Get a pretty big pitcher so it's like easier to fill up. And then I suggest treating the water after you put the water in. You can treat it before. It doesn't really matter. And then in this bucket, I have a siphon. So you siphon it out, and then and the water goes into here. That's pretty much how you use it. So water changes are very important. There's also diet that you have to take into account. Now, bettas are insectivores or carnivores, same difference, which means they mainly eat insects in the wild. So I would suggest getting them pellets. I do omega-1 betta pellets and also bloodworms and brine shrimp as a very balanced diet. I do pellets every other day, and then I alternate brine shrimp and bloodworms on the other days, if that makes sense. Diet is very important. What else? Water changes, diet. Oh, disease. I haven't talked about disease before. So yeah. Sorry. I like putting my legs on my pillow. That's what I'm doing. Disease is really important to understand before you even get the animal. So I would suggest doing a whole bunch of research on disease. And to treat any disease, really, I'll talk about fin rot because I've had to deal with fin rot. That's the only thing I've really had to deal with. Go and watch a different video if you want to learn how to deal with other things. But fin rot, I used aquarium salt and almond leaves, and that didn't work. So I went to antibiotics because he just wasn't getting better. The things you shouldn't use are Betafix, Melafix, anything like that, because it has oil. I don't remember what kind. I think it's clove oil, and it hurts their labyrinth. Is that the word? I think it's labyrinth organ, but that might not be the right word. It hurts their organ. Their like organ that they use air for, and then that can kill them because they need air to survive, obviously. And I think that's really all that I needed to talk about in this video, because I don't think I talked about any of those things. If you have any questions, for some reason I can't get the comments to turn on. I don't know what it is, but just DM me on TikTok. My TikTok will be in the below, but don't DM me on my pet TikTok because I don't have DMs. They don't work on that account. DM me on my main account, which is Faith583, and yeah. So if you have any questions, just DM me or comment on one of my videos on either one of my accounts. It doesn't really matter. So yeah. Also go follow Jelly Bettas and Smearing on TikTok because they are awesome. So yeah. Bye. I hope you have a great day, and go like and well, I would say comment, but you can't. Like and subscribe, and go follow me on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I'll link all that down below, and go follow Smearing and Jelly Bettas on TikTok. Okay, bye.